Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Octavia today. As I'm sure you're able to see, we're on the new Indomitable update. I played her a bunch and talked about her a bunch on the public test server when that was up, so if you haven't seen those videos, you might want to check those out first, because this isn't really going to be much of a kind of explanation. It's just going to be me playing around with her and showing you kind of my favorite way to play her, because even though I have her level 2 here, I played her a bunch on the test server, and she's actually a character that I like a lot, and I've got her pretty much perfected though that for. I can't really imagine myself changing too many things about this at the moment. For the talent, we'll be going for Display of Force, but I will be making more videos on Octavia, of course, in the future, because I still need to make one on asymmetric warfare with the setup to kind of combo with it. But for the build, I've gone through this before. It hasn't really changed since the last video I made on the test server, I think. So we have a bit of ammo, we've got a bit of health, we've then got reset on the F when we drop below 30%. Very standard cards for those three. Then we reduce the amount of time it takes to scope in by 40%. This is more personal preference than anything else. You might not want to run this card, but for me, it makes it feel quite a bit better. Same thing with the speed, really, although this one I'd say is a little bit more important. Reducing the movement speed penalty that you have when you're scoped in by 100%. So you're basically the same speed as you were as if you weren't scoped in. Feels really natural, really do prefer it. But again, it is personal preference and it's just the thing that I like to run. You might want to use something a little bit different. The card that I have been seeing quite a bit is Air Supremacy, so maybe consider this one aside from what I've got set up here. But if you're looking for a starting point for Octavia, maybe you haven't got anything in mind, I would highly recommend what I've got set up and we'll play with it today, jump into some matches. One victor match later, we've got a Siege Fish Market, we've got a Vora, we've got a Genos, a Yag and a Furion. We're up against a Tiberius, a Cassie and Octavia, of course, an Amani and a Ceres. Can't remember if I actually mentioned it or not in the intro to this video, but there have been a few changes since I covered it last time with nerfs and stuff. Commander's Credit got pushed up, I think, from 5 to 6. The Commander's Shield also got a bit of a buff. We'll grab Commander's Credit and then the setup, of course, and we'll start with Cauterize and Life Rip. Yeah, so we got Relentless Presence, Celebrating Luminary, Corrosive Acid. That should be kind of helpful. Then we're up against Hella High Water Model, Reach, Tiger's Fury, Pyromania, and then Impulse and Commander's Cooldown. It's going to take me a little minute to get used to stuff. There's some shots for the Tiberius. We'll F ourselves up in the air over here, get some shots on the Amani. Thank you for the heals there, Fury, and also Genos. Recoil on Octavia's weapon can be a little bit finicky. There's some shots for the Tiberius. Oh my god, my accuracy. She's got to be on like nothing. Guess Ceres is over there. She is gone. Thank you for the free one. And there we go. That is the objective captured. There goes the Amani as well. Overall, Octavia feels pretty damn good. You can see through her thing because, you know, Octavia has that ability. Just about won that fight. It's not like a complete invis, but there goes the Amani. We just about managed to get away there with the F. Service have been a little bit iffy as well, so that's another thing to keep in mind. My shot's going to be a little bit weird. We might as well go ahead and cast the ult just there. Why not? Bit of a weird angle for it, but I guess we'll see if we get anything. There's some hit fires for the Ceres. We nearly got rid of, I think, the Amani too. She's like nothing. Yag's going to run in, just steamroller, I guess. I guess we can finish her off. That works too. Well done. We're making pretty easy work of this push here. Some shots over there for the enemy Octavia, although my team can't really see where she's at. Finish pushing the objective, just dodge the beam, and there is the push successful 2-0. Might as well see if we can get a little cheeky slow-mo kill. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good so far. 9-1. We've nearly got Cauterize finished already. Feel like I should try and answer some questions about Octavia because her Q is a little bit awkward to explain. I feel like once you play with it in game, you understand how it works, but until then it can be a little bit, I guess, hard to grasp. I think there Octavia just jumped off the map. We'll F ourselves around the corner. Amani is ulting, get a bit of an angle here and finish her off. Oh my god, what a good use of the F, although we can't actually use it again until we hit the ground, even with the reset, which is something I didn't know, but we got rid of the Amani, so the Dragon despawned. We nearly killed the Ceres and the Tiberius. I did drop to the floor and get kind of shredded. That's Yag with the ult, I don't think he actually got the pull off there. There goes the Cassie, there goes the Ceres as well. Team is doing a great job here. Amani's going around the side, there's some hip firing stuff. There's the F I'm going to push in. Never mind, I'm just dead. She actually tracked me pretty well there before I was going to finish her off. There we go, 3-0. Team is shredding. We've got such a good team comp for it. Furia, Genos, Yag, and then Avora. Of course, we're going to be doing well. But yeah, the Q isn't a shield or anything. It doesn't block any sort of damage. You can still heal through it. Like if you're a Fury and you've got a teammate in there, you can still throw the right click, although you can't tell exactly where they are. You can see the health indicator on them and you can see the numbers go up and stuff. Really, the way to think about it is just as kind of a vision blocker. I'm sure, again, once you play with it in game, you get the hang of it. I was there, Tiberius dashing around, who managed to just about live. We'll throw the beam there and play a bit of a side angle. Tiberius is there, but for some reason my screen is shaking like mental. There's the F. I'm going to right click just in case somebody comes around. There's some shots on the Cassie. I nearly finished her off. Did try and throw the Q over there to get the Yag some cover, well, just vision wise, but it did bounce kind of weirdly. Tried to F, got caught on the thing. 2 awkward plays in a row. You love to see it. Shots over there for the Cassie. She's really quite low. That is the Amani Dragon, although it's actually gone before it does too much damage. We should be able to make this with the F. We'll throw the Q here as well to block the vision a little bit, get rid of the Tiberius. What a play. Although I'm definitely dead here unless I get the F reset to escape. I'm waiting for it to happen. That's Ceres with the ult. There's the F at the last second. That took forever to actually come off cooldown. I think I'm still dead here unless we can pull some jukes. Extra movement speed there, really giving us a bit of extra evasiveness in the right click, and that is going to be the 4-0 victory. Got to give massive props to the team there because I played pretty mediocre, to be honest. A very simplified way to describe kind of Octavia's weapon is kind of like burst mode Victor, just single tap. It actually feels pretty good. We went 8-4, 48k, happy with that. Then for the rest of the stats on our side, Yag, Fury, Avora, and Genos all did a great job. They made that as easy as they could for me there. For their side there, Tiberius did fine. The Octavia had a bit of a hard time there. Amani didn't do too bad. She used the Dragon a little bit weirdly, but overall did fine. Same thing with the Cassie, she probably did the best, and the Ceres also was pretty good. I barely even saw her, to be honest. Right, well, for game 2, we got Siege Ascension from Peak. Shoutouts to our Atlas. We also got a Tiberius in and a Corvus, another pretty set team there. We're up against an Andro, a Yag, a Makoa, a Ceres, and another Octavia. I feel like one thing I did show off really well there in that first one was the benefit of the movement speed card and the scope card, because I was playing quite aggressively. I was trying my best to just move around, be, annoying and keep the pressure up. Showed off the Q and the F also kind of well, but the ultimate not really at all. Maybe it'll be a little bit different here with the Yag. We'll go ahead and grab Commander's credit, because even at 6 kills for 100 credits, it's still pretty damn good. Probably the best one here. It's definitely a little bit more even and more debatable now, although I still don't think the shield one's as good as the rest. We'll grab Commander's credit and then Display of Force and the setup. Just going to start with Quarterize this time around. We've got Predatory Instinct, Guillotine, Deja Vu, Spreading Influence, okay, Mortal Reach, Asymmetric Warfare, which is kind of strange, Corrosive Acid, Pluck, and Defiant Fist. First time I think I've actually seen that talent in game. Shots onto the Yag. She's going to be gone here any second. We'll throw the Q there to cover the Corvus a little bit. Get the scope, fire some shots down there onto the Andro and also the Makoa. Just about dodged the reversal. She's really low, but there goes our Atlas. Did throw the Q to provide some cover. They did actually kind of stay away there whilst I threw it down, but they're obviously capping the objective, so they don't really need to push in. Yag's going around the side. We'll F over the top and just get some shots into her. I'm pretty sure she's dead. She is pressuring the team just in a bit of a weird way. Shots over there for the Makoa, and that is the objective lost. I think here, because of the team comp, it's going to be kind of hard for us to hold the objective, but hey, we'll see. That is just the first round. Andro's here not looking too good. He should be out if I can just land my shots, or I guess the team can do it. My accuracy there was ass. Do have the ultimate up. You gen it pretty quickly, so I might as well just use it whenever I've got it. That is an entire team wipe though. Shot or two over there for the Makoa. We'll throw the shield down, play a bit of a side angle here. I think objective wise here though, we are kind of screwed. For some reason you can see the indicator on yourself when you're effing around. That's a little bit weird. I think he's trying to finish me off here. He managed to miss the hook. There's the shield. Okay, I guess we might as well go ahead and throw our ultimate. Why not? That is the Zin going for the ultimate. We did actually tap the Yagarath. How did he even ult the Yagarath? I didn't realize you could do that. I guess if she's rolling around you can do it, but I've never seen any Zin ult Yagarath before. That's kind of funny. It was somebody else and I just misunderstood what happened there, but I'm pretty sure I just saw him ult the Yagarath. I think that's me dead. There's an F, there's a Q. Oh, yep, I'm going to hover in the air for a little second here, but I'm still gone. She's going to try and roll away. There's some shots for her as she trails off. She's on like 2 health. We'll F and get a bit of a vision over the top. Maybe we can finish her off with this. Oh my god, she's on nothing. Makoa's just here. Ceres at the back. I'm trying to land shots, but I'm missing by like a tiny bit. I really shouldn't be spamming it as much as I am. I should be playing a little bit more methodically. We'll throw the Q. Yag's just rolling in again. There's some little shots for her. Yeah, if I just, tap it instead of just completely spamming it, it's way easier, but she's rolling through. We got the defense successful. There goes the Makoa in the slow-mo. 1-1. Say we're doing pretty good so far. Tiberius just saying worst update. I'm not really sure exactly why. We have an Octavia on each side, but I don't see that's making this match any worse. Tiberius just saying the champions are effed up and unfair to play against. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I don't think Atlas does there either. I would say you do feel like you're constantly being pressured though by Yagarath and Octavia, so I can understand where that feeling comes from. I'm actually going to play on the objective this time a little bit. That's the Sim with the ult. We got rid of the Makoa. Nice. See if we can get rid of. Don't have a name memorized just yet. That's the Ceres with the ult. I did throw mine. I think I'm dead. Tried to F away, but I messed that play up a little bit. Seems like we won the team fight. I'm the only one who died, but I think I could have done better there. These guys just chasing the Yag. I'm pretty sure I might as well leave them to do it. I don't think I need to be there. That's the passive trigger for 100 credits. We'll throw the Q. Don't know why that took so long to activate. A little bit weird. There's a little tap or two extra for the Ceres. That's the enemy Octavia thing, which does also deal damage and heal a little bit, so we need to pay attention. That is the ultimate from her, but I think we're fine. There's an F to get in the air a little bit, get some shots on him. There we go. Frame rate dipping pretty damn hard from that Octavia ult, I assume. There's the Q to block vision. This Makoa is going to die in the ultimate. Nice. The Octavia's there at the back. Hello, Yagarath. There's some hip fire shots and also the Andro ultimate point blank range. I can't do anything against both of them. Did get the overtime trigger. Corvus was kind of sitting in the corner. We'll finish off our Quarterize, and I guess we'll just go for like Haven. And there we go. That is the objective loss. We didn't get back on there to trigger it. There goes the Octavia. He's actually ulting it quite a bit. Didn't really realize you could do that too consistently. I thought it was kind of difficult to do. Shots down onto the Makoa. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and cast the ultimate there. That's a stun on the Andro. Thank you for the free double. That's the enemy Octavia with the ultimate. We should be fine. Kind of stay in the F here a little bit. I think I'm going to dodge that. Nearly tapped me though. X running around. Should be able to get rid of her for free because she's just getting blasted by like 3 of us. There goes the Atlas there. The Makoa did get the hook. We'll throw the Q just here so the team can pull back. I think I should stay here. That's probably a little decent place for me. That's the Andro with the reversal. I'm actually going to F myself kind of behind. This is either a really good idea or a really bad one. Time to find out. Trying to finish off the Ceres. My accuracy is absolute garbage though. That is also a Yagarath on my face, so I think that means I'm dead. Yeah, okay. I wasn't expecting Yag to run in. Would we say that the Yag is the person winning them this right now just because of how much pressure she's putting on? She's not playing particularly well, but she's just got so much health and she's so annoying to try and deal with that. I think that's the main problem. Gonna just drop on here to trigger the overtime. Just about to use the F. That's the Zim with the ult. The Q just there. We actually managed to get them back. Well done Zin there with the ultimate. Get some shots on the Andro. Might as well cast the ultimate. I think it's going to get me anything, but I guess we'll see. There goes the Andro. Okay, I guess we got the Octavia too, and there goes the Ceres. I guess the ultimate kind of worked. We managed to get rid of all 3 of them. That should secure the defense. Yeah, trying to roll around sneakily, but everybody kind of saw her there. Well done, team. And there we go. That should be the defense successful. Never mind. They just got on to trigger the overtime by like an inch. Taps onto the Ceres. She should be out. I missed so many shots there. I reckon if I landed literally 2 more, she would have been out. We got rid of the Octavia. There we go. There goes the Makoa. Ceres is in here on like nothing. She's probably in the F, just trying to hold it. But there we go. There is the 2-2. Feel like the talent's putting in work so far. We're a little bit more ahead on items than they are. They're getting their ultimate ultimates up more often, I would say, but not by a crazy noticeable amount, whereas I feel like our items are going to maybe give us a bit of an advantage. At the end game, they're going to be a little bit better off, but I don't know if we'll go that far. There's some little taps for the Andrew. I'm just kind of ignoring the Octavia. I think she might be able to get rid of me here. There's 2 taps. She's 1 shot off. Pretty much everybody got wide play from the Atlas. She just respawned in just there because playing the objective here is really going to be the hard thing to do because of the team comp. We'll F ourselves up. Here we go, though. That is the objective lost. Corvus just kind of walking in somewhat weirdly. We'll throw the Q there for some cover, but I don't think it's going to matter. Octavia went for the ult on their side, trying to get some cheeky shots on the Andrew. Frame rate dip there was brutal. For some reason, the Octavia ult, when it's right next to me, just massively dips my frame rate. We'll cast ours just there. F ourselves back up. Don't know if that's going to get me anything or not. I think we did hit the Makoa with one of them. Hit somebody else just there as well. Seems like our Corvus DC'd, which would explain why this went downhill so quick. We are 4v5 right now. There's the Q. I don't really know what my plan is. Of course, Octavia can see me through it, but it doesn't matter. Zin's there to give me a hand. There's a little tap or 2 on the Sarah. She's going for the ult. Try to get away from that. I'm actually going to F up here back to spawn. Zin went in, did get rid of somebody. There goes the Makoa. Get rid of the Andrew if we can. He's not looking too good. He's literally 1 shot off. He's on like 10 health. Can we just get rid of him? There we go. There we go. He's gone. Yeah, should be dead here as well. I'm pretty sure we've got the defense at least for a little bit. They got 50 seconds to push it, so I think they might get it, but hey, we'll see. Yeah, no, he's definitely not. He's doing the weird wiggle the bots do, but I thought he was a person for a minute. I feel like the bots are a little bit better than they were before. They're a little bit more convincing. They're still ass, but at least they're a little bit less ass. Have ourselves up here. I think our Zin fell off the map, which is kind of weird. I'm just going to save up for Haven. Might as well throw our ultimate just there. Why not? They're trying to push in. We did get the Makoa because we went for the taunt that gives us the root, so it's way easier to land that ultimate here. Yeah, just standing on the point, blasting away. See if we can get rid of the Ceres. Frame rate dip there is absolutely horrible. I don't know if it'll show in the video or not, but I think we're going to at least take it to 3-3. I feel like I got a bunch of benefit, honestly, from Commander's credit in this one. I feel like it was definitely the right choice, and the talents worked great, the builds worked great, no complaints. I feel like I spent most of it though just looking down the scope, spamming my bloody left click, so it's felt really disconnected, but there's some shots for the Makoa. They're running around the side here. I feel like we are kind of screwed in this team fight. The Corvus bot went for the ultimate, but yeah, we're a 4v5 here without a healer. I think we are screwed. The Yag's running in for some reason. She's gone. That's me dead. They actually pushed in there. Fair enough. That's going in for a flank. He dropped the F. That's the Octavia passive trigger there again. 96% Ceres with the ultimate. They actually managed to trigger that, I think, or it might have just happened because it's 3-3 trying to finish her off. There we go. Well done, team. More shots. Might as well scope in to get the bonus damage. He's on like nothing. There is the Q. Andrew's just blasting me with the ultimate. Not used to that sound effect at all, so I didn't even know he was doing it. It's going to be a 3-4. Whether I got rid of that Makoa or played way better there, I don't think it would have made a difference. Once I Corvus DC'd 4v5 without a healer, we're freaking screwed. We already had a hard enough time on the point against a Yag and a Makoa with the Ceres, so of course it just got way worse. But I also missed this Atlas compliment. I don't think it was sarcastic. It might have been perfect ults for us. I feel like I actually didn't do too bad there with the ultimate. Complete opposite of game 1, although I think I did a little bit worse with the weapon. Overall though, I feel like I did show off Octavia pretty damn well today. We went 14, 10, 19, 135k damage. Really happy with that. Tiberius did very similarly to us. Zin also did a really good job. Corvus was also doing pretty good when he was there, but he DC'd I think midway through the second round, and Atlas was playing really strange. 6, 12, 55k there is pretty rough. He could have done way better, I think, on a different tank and with a bit of a different play style. Not that it really would have mattered because it was a 4v5, but for their side, their Ceres did a pretty good job. Their Octavia did fine. Their Makoa actually did really good there. He was constantly pressuring us. Their Andrew did okay. Probably could have done a little bit better, but didn't do badly. Then the Yag did fine, I suppose. Like I said, midway through the game, she wasn't doing crazy good. She was just Yag Wrath, so she was inherently a bit of a pain in the ass. So yeah, there we go. That was Octavia. Don't think I've got really anything else to add here at the end, but definitely let me know what you want to see me cover next in the update. I've already got a bunch of things that I didn't cover on the PTS, but anything else, of course, let me know, or any order, of course, of the things that I didn't get to on the test server. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all very soon, and as always, stay frosty.